Dear past self, I know that you'll never see this, and if somehow in the future there's a way to get this to you, I would have seen it before then, wouldn't I? But I never did. It would have been really useful to me. But I guess in another way, it's useful to me still to let go. So, dear past self, times are a little bit rough, aren't they? I know you disagree with me. Your coping method isn't all that healthy. You didn't really understand how to talk to people or how to be friends with people your age. I'm sure that you were doing it right, though. Maybe they didn't understand. You tried too hard, you were too clingy, you cared too much. You always ended up getting hurt. Maybe you decided to put up a wall. Maybe you thought that wearing that cracked mask and trying to glue the pieces together would help. But still you got hurt. You were always such a good actor. You were always so lost in your stories and your characters. You could tell the most convincing tall tales. Maybe you started to believe them yourself. I remember laughing for the first time in what I thought was a little while, which I had figured was because of stress and for school reasons. But I realized that maybe it had been the first time that I genuinely laughed and was actually happy in longer than that. See, people always brought you down. And maybe they didn't do it on purpose. You were all kids anyways, right? To be honest, you probably were very annoying and clingy, and it's not like you're not now. Trying to deflect people's attacks or just the way that people acted, even if it was kind, trying to protect yourself from any pain in the future, ended up hurting you and those around you. But you found a way to convince yourself that nothing was wrong and that nothing was ever wrong, and you found a way to cope. Found a way to cope. Leaving was the best thing that you ever did for you and for everyone else, even though it seems like nothing changed. Nothing changed for them, at least. Dear past self, you weren't really sure if you ever had friends. And to be honest, I'm still not sure if you ever had friends. But I do. I have friends now. And I've learned a better coping method. I'm trying to be a better person, and I'm trying to surround myself with better people. I've taken the mask off, and I've broken the shield in half. I'm learning ways to turn the negative energy into good energy and to project happiness. I'm learning ways to deal with my creativity and my imagination and put it to good use. YouTube's a thing. Watching YouTubers and making YouTube videos, that never ceases to make me smile. So, dear past self, I'm actually really proud of you for hanging in there and getting through it. I understand that you didn't know how to deal with things and how to deal with the people around you. People were hurting other people and people were hurting themselves. And you did a really good job to try and stay away from that. You did a really good job to try and block negative energy, even if sometimes you ended up just pretending throughout years how you felt and without you even knowing it, in order to avoid having hurt feelings. Just keeping faith. Keep praying, because there is a plan, and God has a reason for everything that you go through. And one day you'll be here and you'll be happy. Dear past self, it's no one's fault. And I know that you don't exist anymore, even though there's your experiences still here. And I hope that you've moved on. I know I have. And now we're in a better place. So you don't have to wear that mask anymore. And I think that's great.